Brooke Davis, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Un grand merci d'avoir accepté l'invitation de la Fringale culturelle. C'est un plaisir de vous rencontrer. Vous nous rendez visite à Paris pour nous parler de votre premier roman, La balade des pas perdus, disponible aux éditions Fleuve Noir. Première question, quel sentiment partagez-vous sur le fait de proposer votre livre en France, le fait d'être publié en France?
Thank you. It is like an out-of-body experience. It's like I can't quite believe it that I'm here in a different country, and it's translated in a different language, and in a country that has such a strong literary tradition. It's pretty incredible.
Parfait. Brooke Davis, La balade des pas perdus, on va tout de suite parler de ce très joli roman qui nous a touchés, fait rire. Finalement, on a trouvé que c'était très très juste, voire même brillant. Pourquoi on a tant aimé? Eh ben, c'est tout simple, c'est parce que votre personnage, Millie, a perdu son papa, donc ça c'est plutôt triste et touchant, et qu'elle est fascinée par les choses mortes. Elle collectionne, elle écrit à chaque fois que quelque chose est mort, ça va de la mouche, ça va de plein de choses, et à un moment donné c'est son papa. Comment est née cette idée de liste des choses mortes?
Thank you for saying nice things about my book. um, Millie was the first character that came to me after my mum died. About 8 years ago, my mum died in an accident, and I was looking for a way to work through that and to understand what it meant to grieve and to not have a mum anymore. And so it really makes sense to me that the first character that came was the voice of a little girl, because you get so childlike when you're grieving, particularly for the loss of your mum, I think. And she just really allowed me to ask those really difficult questions that adults are really scared of asking. And so she was this and a beautiful way of me also remembering to be curious and playful and imaginative again after such a horrific thing that had happened. She was a beautiful character for me to write from.
Alors vous, c'est très intéressant ce que vous me répondez, parce qu'en tant que romancière, vous avez vécu le deuil de votre maman, et vous avez souhaité exprimer votre voix, mais à travers une petite fille. Pourquoi pas une adulte comme vous êtes?
I love that question. Yeah, I think it was a very unconscious thing and that again makes a lot of sense to me that I didn't, because I don't think I was really ready to really think about it from my point of view, and so putting myself in the shoes of some other person really helped to keep a bit of distance between me and what had happened. So that, I think that was really kind of vital for me that I did that.
Alors Millie Bird, cette petite fille de 7 ans et demi, va rencontrer deux personnages très forts dans le bouquin. L'un s'appelle Carl et l'autre Agatha. Carl a 87 ans et Agatha 82 ans. Au-delà de ces présentations succinctes de ma part, est-ce que vous pouvez plus nous en parler?
So Agatha Panther is an 82-year-old woman who has not left her home in 7 years since her husband died, and she originally came from a need to have a character who was the opposite of Millie, someone who wasn't curious and who didn't want to know anything about death, and she came out really mean and judgmental as a person, and so as a character I found her really initially very difficult to write from, but eventually as I got to know her as a person, as a character, I came to understand that she's so sensitive. She's the most sensitive out of all three of them, because she can't actually let any kind of sadness in. So as soon as I understood that and had a kind of empathy for her, she came really easily to me. Carl is an 87-year-old man who has just, at the beginning of the book, has just escaped from his nursing home, and he just wants to relive his youth. And he's based a little bit on my brother's my brothers are really gentle, kind, thoughtful, smart men, but they're also a bit dorky, and they never quite know if they're doing being a man right.